As a business owner, I know firsthand how challenging business can be. And of course, we're heading into quite an interesting year in business. A lot of economic, political circumstances at play. A lot of volatility continues throughout the markets. And of course, we're seeing a lot of disruption, particularly around artificial intelligence. And you would have seen the press announcements just in recent weeks around DeepSeek and how that has leapfrogged ChatGPT, and it was built, cheaply, quickly, and has completely disrupted, and the markets reflected that change. There's not a business on the planet that's not going to be impacted by changes to how AI is working across their business. And of course, we have the whole concept or issue around shadow AI, who is using it and how, and not having a lot of visibility into that at the moment. So there's a lot of challenges around business. And so my strong advice would be to really look at the caliber of your advisory board and look towards bringing in talent that can assist you in terms of artificial intelligence, digital disruption, cybersecurity issues, and really growth specialists. I think your advisory board should really be stacked with entrepreneurial mindset, people who really genuinely understand how to grow businesses and know how to disrupt markets. And so, a lot of advisors kind of fall into a few sort of categories. And of course, when you've had an advisory board for a period of time, you'll often find that it becomes quite sort of stagnant and there's a bit of groupthink that creeps in. You really want to keep your advisory board fresh, and you want to keep bringing in the right people and getting the wrong people out of the room. People who maybe are well-intentioned but not adding the absolute value that maybe they did in the first few months of engagement. I would be really cautious about setting an advisory board for several years, a few years type appointments. I would be keeping these appointments month to month. I would give myself the flexibility to be able to exit people from the organisation. And I'd make that clear up front to the parties, just say, look, I really want to be able to keep this board fresh. As long as you're adding value, I can see us, continuing to engage, but I want to have the flexibility to be able to move people in and out of the advisory board from time to time. So I think it's a really good time to have a look at what value that advisory board is giving to you, what reports they've provided to you about what are the challenges likely for your business in the year ahead, what are their suggestions on how to grow the business. And I'd be really sort of having some offline strategy days with those advisors to really make sure you're really calibrating, and of course having those regular checkpoints. I don't think meeting quarterly is going to be enough. I think you're going to want to have pretty frequent meetings, but you're going to want to get your advisors to bring key content back to you, write a report, come back with their research. So you really want to get bang for the buck with the advisors, and really make sure they're working extremely well. The whole point of an advisory board is that it shouldn't be getting bogged down in business as usual and governance type matters. It may lightly touch across those issues, but it really should be focused on how you're going to grow your business, how you're going to navigate challenges in the market, obviously how you navigate risk throughout all of that, but really sort of setting your sights on what you're trying to achieve through the year ahead. And I think having at least one or two of those specialist hires who maybe can help you navigate artificial intelligence, how you could apply AI to your business to make it more commercial, would be one of my top picks for the year ahead.